Yep. Not recorded one for a while, so I thought I'd best rectify that. Just a little 6 mile loop, a bit of a recce, most of which I'm not done before. Just the one section on at Strines, what goes past the Boots Folly. That's about the only bit of this I've done previously. So parked up here on Rod Lane. That's the main drag from Ladybower to Sheffield down there. So you've got Stanage Edge up there, and what we got just behind these trees, there you go, you got Win Hill, Loose Hill over to Mamtor, Great Ridge, and then Horse Hill Tor and everything over on the far distance, Brown Knoll. So Kinder over the top there, and then there's the Wheelstones on the end of Derwent Edge. So this moor is called Ughill Moor. So it's just basically going over the top of Ughill Moor. It'll drop down to Dike Reservoir, but for the moment, Ughill Moor. So it's apparently called Snake Hill Road. It's basically just track what cuts across the moor itself, which is not a lot here, as you can see. Just one I've not done before, so come out and give it a go to looking at more than anything. Not really expecting anything exciting, but out's better than in. It's going to cross here, intersect the road, what goes down by Strines, then drop down quite about 100 metres, I think, all told, down to Dike Reservoir, and then basically go around the trail that goes around the reservoir itself, bring me back round to Strines Reservoir. So just sort of cross back over to this side, and then come across to Boots Folly, and then effectively loop back. I think it's about 6 miles all told. Very, very quiet. So, down to the road here, about another 150 metres. Right, left, down that tree line, over the crest, and I guess then possibly the reservoirs will come into view. I think Strines Reservoir's just coming into view down there. So the one I'm going to is over the top here. And I've got signed on gates, staff only. Ughill Farm Research Area. Novel, don't know what that's about, but staff only. Right, so we've just come over the bridle way there, just to the road here, a little bit of a road section, and now along the side of this tree line. Just about to crest this hill. What can we see? Nothing yet. Yeah, I thought I'd got to cross a bit more across that plateau, and then should be down from there, across the road, across that stile, and down that field there, and then presumably over that crest. I'll keep saying that until it comes true. Will be Dike Reservoir below me, quite a way below me, I think. So about a 6 mile loop in total, and I'm just coming up to 2 miles in, so about a third of the way, give or take. We'll try again then. Because just over that crest we might see the reservoir. We didn't, so just over this crest we might see the reservoir. Da, da, da. A bit like that. So down here, around, back up over there, and then all the way back the other side of that hill is back to the car. So a bit of a rock outcrop. now intersected the sort of main path. Now according to the map, we'll go through this wood a couple hundred metres, and then there should be a left turn taking me down. It does look like the path sort of continues, or it's been flagged down there, so I can possibly get that way to get to the shore, but there's a wall there. But I'll stick to the original plan, which is through this rag house plantation now, so into a bit of a woodland. I'm saying just down here a couple hundred metres, I think. Should be another break off. This path carries on, I think, and intersects the road again, what I've just crossed. But I'll be looking for a left hand turn, what's descending, and that should put me down to the shoreline proper. I'm just up here. The path should take a definitive right kick. Just coming up here a bit, looks. So I should be braking left, possibly down the side of this wall. I guess that's been logged at that side because it was this woodland carried on, but it looks on the map. But that's not the case. So the path kicks to the right, and there's my trail. What we got? Public footpath, and can't quite see it. So I think if you carry on up there, it just curls back and intersects the road up there somewhere. As I said, this tree line should have continued, but it's been logged. This is my bit I need, so Joel's a good one. So this should take me down to the shoreline, and then say brake right and follow it all the way around. Very little wind and quite humid, especially under the canopy as well. I think a nice little breeze would be good, but it is what it is. I'll find somewhere to stop, just have a quick drink of water while I'm finish the descent, and before I carry on. Alright, just intersecting the shore path. Oh, ah. Public footpath, public footpath. No swimming in the reservoirs. We're going that way. Just have a quick look. Yeah, there you go. So Dike Reservoir. May as well stop here and have a brew. Well, a drink of water because I've not got a flask with me. Bit of a spontaneous one, so I didn't bother prepping. Got to Dike Reservoir, the dam wall. So there is a path across it, but it's all blocked off and not authorised, etc. So the slipway. Make a nice little run when it's flowing. So we're near enough at the turnaround. We've come down this side. We've got to follow this path. Don't know if it splits, but one of them will descend to go down to the base, and then there'll be a crossing down there, and then back up the other side, and then along that shoreline back towards Ughill Reservoir and Boots Folly, etc. It's scary in there. Oh, 3 miles, pretty much halfway then, which is about right, because I'm literally at the bottom of the dam wall of Dike Reservoir, which is, there's the dam up there. So now got to start heading back up on the north side, and then along that shoreline. So I say it should be about the halfway point. I think it bubbled out to about 6 miles. I didn't measure it precisely, but it's in that ballpark. So it's all back from here. Top of the reservoir, but the opposite side. Obviously I was over there, I had to go down and back up. So now through this kissing gate with nobody to kiss, and along that north shoreline. Still on the woodland trail on the north side of Dike Reservoir. Strine's dam wall, unless it's an illusion, is just coming up in front of me. Took a left at that path, which looks to be the correct option. Strine's dam is up there, but I can't see that as yet. But, got this little trail here. So that path goes there. I thought it went up. There's a streamlet just on the up on the Sheffield Country Walk. I've got Boots Folly just appearing over the crest, just behind these trees at the minute, so I can't see them. A bit like that. So a little incline, and then it just levels out for a little bit. I think we've got a bit more climb to do to get back up to the car, but I'll get drone out while we're here. Yeah, Dike Reservoir. So I've been all the way around that, and then this is Strine's Reservoir. So this should bring me out at the corner of the field, which is where the old ruin pillars and such like ornate carved stuff is laid in the ground. Bit of a trail going this way, hopefully not too boggy. Yep, this brings us out to the things I was talking about. Bit overgrown. Oh, like ornate pillars and heads and things. And then Boots Folly's there. So you got Derwentedge up there. So you got Backtor, Trig Point, Cakes of Bread. Heading over to Wheelstones over there, you can just see top of them. On this side here, Ughill Moor. There's a vampire wreck about 150 metres off at road. There's a trail that goes up around the ridge and back down. Nice little quiet walk. Don't see anybody on it. And this is Boots Folly. So I've just had drone down to engraved pillars and things, and then after that I was going to, I was hoping to go inside it with drone and take it up inside, but it's full of sheep, so I don't think they'd appreciate it, so I'll leave them be. So now let's go head over here, intersect a path what takes us down past the hall and over there then somehow. But, yeah, sheep everywhere. And quite a few inside. Getting a bit of shade from the sun. So that's at the back leg now. I've been to this many times, but not walked to it per se. Usually the park road's just there, so I park at the gate and just 300-metre walk down to it and back. To say that's how I picked it up on a 6 mile-ish, 7 mile loop. There's Boots Folly. The path goes this way. I can't quite decide if it's through there or this way. It'll probably intersect. I'm not sure if that's part of the property or not. This path will either intersect that one where I've just missed, or it won't, I guess. And we'll find out in due course. It might be that one actually. Looking at this doesn't appear to go anywhere. This property is patrolled by security guards, CCTV. So where's the trail? That doesn't look to be hit, so it's got to be that one below, and that little bit is a more defined path, but it just looked like it was going into the property, but we shall see. Yeah, there's a little arrow pointed on it. There you go. They're not made for rucksacks, these things. Good grief. Bigger gate than opening. Public footpath. Private no entry. So I guess it's that way. Private property, no trespassing. Ughill Hall and Boots Folly in the background. So that's going to bring me up to the road. I'm going to turn right, little way, not a lot, and then there should be a path off on my left. Right, Boots Folly. So I've just come across there, past Ughill Moor onto the road, and now we have a footpath going up here. So up here to the top, turn left, and back to the car. There's a ruin of a building up there. I saw that from the other side when I went down that way. Just down here, probably where them telegraph poles are, I guess, is should be a path that's crossing me. If you take the right, it'll take you to Moscar Lodge and then down to the road at the end of Stanage Edge. But I'm getting to the path and going left. Public footpath. So that's that, but I'll go up here. There's two people coming down. So they've just come to a gate. At that gate I should be able to see the car. So that closes the loop. The tarmac over there, car should be just over that little crest of this trail. So I came in there, I went up there and over that way. Sounding an outbreak of flying ants just appeared. I'm not seeing them all day. I didn't see them when I came this way earlier, but Seems to be an abundance of them surfacing. There's the car. Right, there he was back. 3:05. Flying ant. 3 hours 8 minutes. 6.66 miles. 10.63 kilometres. 3 hours 9 minutes.